Hello guys, I don't know if the stream's live yet. Oh yeah, my bad. Let's go to the default screen. There you go. Hey guys, stuff and things are happening.
Okay, am I here?
Yeah, you're there, I think. Am I accepting more people? Should I accept another person? It's kind of late notice.
Michael,
Hey, people
you
are
might want to
joining.
accept Michael.
I don't know if Michael still wants to join. He's Beatles Cuber, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. How do you do like a call with more than one person? I'm not sure.
I
Hey,
don't know.
hello people. I love how people are like first, but I got the first comment because I always like test it. It's great. Okay, so guys, and also Luke, because I haven't told Luke I was gonna talk to you about this beforehand, but whoops. So I'm gonna be doing a what's it called? I'm gonna be making a bunch of 19mm cubes. Hopefully, we'll see what actually happens, but that's what the plan is, at least. So
Cool deal.
we'll do like one by one. I don't know if I'm gonna do one by one by two or any of those because I'm pretty sure people have done that already in the chat. I just want to like brute force all of the 1 by 2 by ends, or at least 1 by 2 by 2 and 1 by 2 by 3. Maybe 1 by 2 by 4. Like, I don't know. Anyhow, yeah. So let's switch to the
Discords.
actual thing now. So now you guys can see my screen. And I don't know if there's any private information there, but let's hope there isn't. I didn't really test that. I'm just hoping there isn't anything. Okay, so yeah, first thing I'm gonna do, first things first. Let's see here. By the way, Luke, can you like watch the chat and tell me if anything happens?
Yeah.
Because last time I ended up like not looking at the chat, and then I accidentally like left the stream blank for like 5 minutes, and I still haven't forgiven myself for doing that yet. So,
Oh, Xavier.
you're what? What? Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I know Twitch is better than YouTube, but YouTube is like what I already have.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm streaming with YouTube. Yeah. Just leak it everywhere. Honestly, all you have to do is leak it on the Discord, and that's enough. By the way, guys, I hope you don't mind me. I'm playing Andrew Apple Pie music because, yeah, Andrew Apple Pie for life. I don't know what it is. Like, I started listening to his music because of Nathan Wilson, of course. And when I first heard it, I like thought it was kind of weird and like trash. But what am I looking for? That one. Okay. I don't know why I'm using a polyhedron generator. It's like really overkill. I'm just making a 1 by 1. Anyhow.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love Andrew Apple Pie music. I don't know. I guess I conditioned myself to like it. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make all of them exactly the same, so I'm going to base it on this one. So like I want all the fillets to be the same size for all of the things that I make, and preferably like for the entire project. I mean, I think we can agree on that. I think a 2mm fillet looks good. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but does that look good?
No, if I'm supposed to say this here, but can Beatles Cuber join the call?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. Can you do that?
Figure it out.
Okay. Let me just switch this thing to default. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Now I have 2 voice chats going. Hello?
Testing.
Hey, your mic works. That's great.
Alright. So I just turned on that stream just so I could actually hear you guys.
Yeah.
And it doesn't echo.
Yeah, you can
Because
switch
we
off
all
the
don't
stream.
We all
Stream's
don't want
offline?
that.
No, the stream is not offline. I just put the background thing there because I'm doing other stuff and anyhow. Oh, you want to join? Oh my god, we're gonna have so many people. You want to join too? Okay, I'll call you too. I'll put you in. Oh, okay. So, can we have like a sound off to like see who's actually?
Okay, 1 second. Let me do a call. Should I add something else? Someone else, sorry.
Okay. I think that means that he's online too.
Who should I add? Maybe Michael or Luke or something? Okay.
By the way, guys, we're just trying to get everything worked out. Wait, did I leave his call? Oh, I think I may only be able to be in one call at a time. That's what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna make a group real quick, I think.
Alright,
Yeah.
Do what you need to.
Let's add a couple. Yeah, okay, there you go. I just did it. Okay, so now I'm gonna call. Are you guys there now? Well, it's calling you, so. Wait, did I invite the right people? Oh, whoops.
Testing.
I accidentally invited Ale. Okay.
Just
Alright.
remove it from the group, no worries.
Okay,
I think you can.
Okay, wait, let me just change this. Okay. Let's see here. Who do I need? Sorry about this. Okay, I am looking for Luke. Okay, there's Luke. And then how do you remove someone? Okay.
Oh,
Hello.
Okay, oh man, major headache. I should have done this beforehand.
sorry about that.
Okay, so now we have 3 people. I think I'm gonna limit it at 3 people. That's a little bit. That's pretty much all the people I'm gonna have on here. Also, thanks for posting
let me mute
in the
the
general chat. Okay, guys.
mute the stream.
Yeah, you can't really listen to the stream while you're in it. So
Yeah.
I would screen share with you guys, but meh, I don't feel like doing that right now. And that slows down everything. So I usually only do that when there's like one other person. Okay, so have any of you guys designed something for the 1x1 through 5x5 thing yet?
Yeah, but I have a lot of them already.
Cool. So
I have not.
oh, by the way, how do you pronounce your name?
Peke?
Peke? Is that
Yep.
okay? I'm just I want to be able to like call you by name.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Okay, so Peke. Okay, I'll just call you Peke. Okay, so how many millimeters did you use for the edge for that? Like 2 millimeters, I'm guessing, for the fillet. You can see on the
I
stream.
usually do 3 on every puzzle. On the outside, I mean on the overall shape, I use 3 millimeters, but 2 is also okay.
Okay, I just want to make everything the same on mine, so I don't know. Let's see
Yeah.
what 3 looks like. Yeah, 3 works.
By the way, if you want my file, I already shared it on the server like 100 times.
Yeah.
But here you go again. You can see everything I've done.
Yeah, we definitely need to make like a big folder for all that stuff
Yeah.
if we're ever gonna get it finished. Okay, so how about Okay, I'm just gonna make mine 2 millimeters, and then make everything 2 millimeters.
The stream.
You are not.
Is the stream still working? Okay, yeah. Thanks, guys. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, so yep. Sorry, gyroscope. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm working on. Okay, so that's my 1x1. So I'll rename this 1x1.
1 by 1.
Alrighty, there we
Huge
go.
puzzle.
We are back online.
Wow, we have one
Yay.
puzzle. Nice.
Okay, now let's create the next part studio, and I'll rename this one 1 by 2 by 2. Okay. So, ooh, I can make this one print in place, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to do a sketch. And we want it to be 38 millimeters, I believe.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, my mouse is freezing up.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah, whoops. Okay. It like totally like just froze. It's funny. Okay.
Y'all guys can hear us, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, yeah, I don't know if other people can. I think they can though.
You can hear us, right?
Yeah, you can watch the chat if you want. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can hear you. If they can hear the music, they can hear you. And when I tested it, it worked, so. Okay.
Yeah, they should hear us.
Okay, so...
So,
Ooh, I love this song. It's kind of funny because I usually just like play random music. And now I'm actually playing songs which I know. Okay, so with a 1x2x2, this is definitely going to be a very in-depth tutorial as well. Not just... No, I'm joking.
fun.
Yeah, tell me if there's any problems. So with a 1x2x2, this is the basic design that you have to have. You don't have to have it. In fact, when I made my first 1x2x2, which failed, I have a video on that. Shameless self-promotion. But this is the most standard way to do it. You can also, I think you can do it like a 1x2x3.
Yeah,
Like,
I made it that way.
yeah. But
So
I'm just gonna...
you also have one hidden piece, it's the same.
Yeah. What's another way? There's like a snap together design that's on Shapeways.
Yeah, it's the same as I made, just using a snap instead of a screw.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people spamming Johnny Johnny Yes Papa in the here.
Good for them.
No,
At least that'll boost my stats on my stream actually.
Yeah, more and
Well,
more.
I might as well leave it. Never mind, y'all can continue.
Yeah. That'll boost my texts per minute. Because that's actually a stat which YouTube looks at. Kind of disappointing, but they like that determines how much they're gonna promote your stuff. Okay, so now I have done the thing. By the way, the Johnny meme died. PewDiePie rated it 0, so it died. So you all need to chill, but actually don't chill. So yeah. Anyhow, so so this is like the basic design. You can do it like this, but then the pieces will fall apart, and it's not good. So you have to make a little divot here so it holds it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna dimension this distance here, and the rest of it I'm probably just gonna leave random because I'm not really a person for making everything exact. One thing I will do is you need to make as much room here as you can, so I'll probably make that like, I don't know, whatever, I'll just make it 2 millimeters. But you want as much space here as you can because that's where you have to put the screw. Oof, now that I think of it, it might be a good decision to make it print in place, but I don't know. I'll leave that for later. I just want to get this design out of the way. I think someone might have already designed this one, but as far as I know, like I said I was going to do it, so. Let's see. Revolve axis. I want a surface. And that should be good. So now let's do a multi-surface. What? Oh. And I want to split this thingy, and I want to split it with that, and no, not that, and the surface. There you go. And now I can start boolean the pieces together. Booleaning. So first I'm just gonna hide the parts that I need. I think I want that.
Hello, Alvin.
Okay, I think I might start printing this cube. I think I fixed the not turning problem.
Oh, really?
So let's try to print that. I think it was a clearance problem, so I might change it.
Okay, let's see here. I think I might make this distance here 1 millimeter as well, just to even everything out. But first, let's boolean these parts together. And then we can hide part 1, and then we can boolean all 3 of these pieces together. And that gives you all the different unique pieces that you need. Let's see. So you have this sort of centerpiece, or core piece, whichever way you want to look at it. And then if you hide that, you have a bandaged corner piece right here, which has a centerpiece. Has a centerpiece. What's happening in the chat?
Going on like so many memes.
Yeah,
I'm suffering from ligma.
And then in this, yeah, okay, so you have this centerpiece bandaged in edge piece, and then you have this piece here, which is just a corner piece.
Out.
I really appreciate how much maturity you guys are showing in the chat room. Really represents what this channel is for. Very well. Because I am definitely a meme reviewing channel. That's why you guys are watching the stream, because you like memes.
Yep.
That's
why I'm
long
here,
have you been doing
to be
3D
honest.
models.
How long have I been doing 3D modeling? It's a complicated question, actually. So I started designing puzzles, I don't know, like a few years back in, let me think. It was like in, let's see, 5 years ago? I think it was 5 years ago. That's when I first started designing puzzles, but it wasn't in CAD, it was in like, on paper. And then I had a friend of mine who knew how to use Blender, and he...
Oh, Blender.
Yeah, yeah, Blender. And he designed my puzzle in Blender after, like, took like 3 months, and then he finally finished designing it. He wasn't very motivated. Anyhow, and so, yeah, so there's that. And then, after a while, I learned how to design puzzles in Blender from Troy Robinson's tutorial, which I advise none of you watch, because nobody uses Blender anymore. Except for, apparently, what's his name? Maker's Muse. I actually emailed Nathan Wilson. I was like, yo, please set him on the right path, because he's making a mistake. He wants to like design a Megaminx in Blender. It's great. I mean, it's terrible, but it's hilarious. He's gonna have trouble. Anyhow, so yeah, I learned how to design puzzles in Blender, and then eventually I found Onshape, because I didn't want to cash out and pay a bunch of money, and I didn't realize you could get Fusion for free, so I used Onshape. I don't remember where I found Onshape though. Huh. I know that I knew about it like a while ago, but anyhow, yeah.
About Onshape from your tutorials, actually.
Yeah, I know a lot of people learned about it from there, but...
I knew from the Sousas.
From where?
The Sousas at the forum.
Oh, yeah, he was into it. But I didn't learn it from him, I remember that. It was from somewhere.
I discovered the page from him, and I started using it.
I just don't... I think it must have been like some maker channel which I was looking at. Oh, I should probably add the tolerances first. Oof, okay, so tolerances on conical puzzles are not fun because it's like there's no good way to do it. With other puzzles, like there's a correct way to do it, and then there's an incorrect way to do it. But with conical puzzles, it's just like you add tolerance. Like technically, it shouldn't need any tolerance. Like regular puzzles do need tolerance, and there's places where you can put it and it won't make any difference. But anyhow, let's show the two parts which need the tolerancing. So I'm gonna add tolerance on these faces a lot, I think. And also in this face and the inside here. Let's see.
Can you guys actually hear me now?
Pardon?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We do hear you now.
Oh yeah, I was like wondering where you were.
I've been asking for like the last half an hour, and I was actually downloading Discord onto my computer to try to get that to work.
I was like, there's only 2 people talking. Huh? It's kind of strange. I thought there was 3 people.
I was trying to reference that you did use Matt Bonner's tutorial for SolidWorks.
Yes, I did.
That's
Well,
what you mentioned in
yeah, I
50%
used Matt Bonner's tutorial. I think I watched Greg's video first, but I couldn't sit through it and watch the whole thing.
that was a lot to watch for
Yeah.
a beginner.
I mean, and I didn't realize that he put everything in the bottom, like, so you could skip to the different places.
Yes.
But Matt Bonner does, like, his tutorial had a great way of, like, getting you into it. Like, he led up to it really smoothly. Like, specifically, like, how he explains how a 3x3 works. Like, even if you've never used a Rubik's Cube before, you could understand what he was saying. That's what I appreciated about it. Okay, so let's see.
I'll tell you the backstory of that tutorial. Is that Matt Bonner and I were sitting in a hotel at Nationals 2015. With that, we were just hanging out and just like, you know what, we should make, Mike. I'm like, what? A tutorial for beginners to learn SolidWorks, because obviously you learned it through high school, but not a lot of people have that opportunity.
Yeah.
So with that, why not make a tutorial? And as soon as I saw you post that you learned from Matt, I sent that to Matt directly, and he was like,
Yeah.
I feel so special now. Because I actually changed somebody's life now.
Yeah, man. It's the best, like, honestly, I think it's the best tutorial for getting into Twisty Designs. And that's kind of unfortunate, because honestly, it's not the best tutorial. Like, the video quality, like, the content is good, but, like, the video quality and, like, how long it takes to go through everything, it could, like, it's not professional. I guess that's the best way to put it.
I feel like
But
he
it's
holds your
definitely the
hand
best.
through it, though, which is important when you're
Yeah, he does.
first designing. That's
Yeah, he does it-
highly important.
A very good, like, he knows what he's talking about, and he explains it well, but it's not, like, very professional. Like,
It's not polished.
yeah, it's not polished. That's a good way of putting it. Okay, which faces I...
One thing I really like is that he's not elitist about it. He just opens up and says that if you want to learn how to design, I will teach you.
Yeah.
Because,
And that's
I
what,
never feel
yeah, that's what
like-
we need to do, like, because we want more people help, like, in the community, like,
Exactly.
I don't like this song too much. Let's skip it. Not that
I was afraid of asking for help when I first started designing because
Yeah.
I learned through Matthew Ray's.
What's your question?
on
No,
how to fill
Cuber.
puzzles.
Wait, what were you saying? Luke?
What's your question? Naughty Cuber has a question. And by the way, the video went out again.
It's back on.
Yeah, no. It goes out when I, like, go into another tab. So that's what's
I'm viewing
happening
the
there.
screen. Also talking with you guys.
Joiner Lucas.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.
Question from Naughty Cuber is Hobson or Joiner Lucas? Saying that right? Because I've never heard it.
I don't know it.
Verify.
Yeah. Let
I
me
believe
look at
it's
the
Go
actual
ahead and
chat.
answer that, Naughty Cuber.
I believe it's a meme.
It probably could be, depending on, I mean, based on how the chat is going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a meme. Oh my god. Eating Doritos? No, Papa.
Drinking Mountain
The
Dew?
chat.
Yes, Papa.
Everyone's like, yeah, chat
Yeah.
boost.
I mean, the video
Yep,
went
they're
out again.
rappers. They're probably mumble rappers.
Okay,
Uh,
let's see here.
The video went out again, Jonathan.
Yeah, no, and then it'll come back on. That's whenever I, like, switch tabs, it only tracks one thing. Like, I only have one screen because I'm using a laptop right now. So if I want to look at something else, I have to, like, actually go to the next screen over. Do you know how that works? I don't know.
Yeah, I do know how that works.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if, like, only Macs do that or if, like, other computers do that because
computers also have second monitor settings.
Yeah, so I have like, let me see. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 13 monitors.
Actually, and
So-
Joiner Lucas are well,
Lyricists.
Okay, so let's see. There's 1, 2.
I'm
Oh, I
sorry,
haven't
but I'm
heard of them,
back in
though,
the
so-
70s as
3
far as
which are
music
done,
goes,
yeah.
so I stay out of like anything new, and then someone tries to teach me something new, and it's just like, no, I'd rather have my Beatles and my Stones. Okay, thank you.
I also like 70s music, so I don't know about
Oh, I
the
think I
newer
shut
stuff.
off the music. I'm not sure. I sort of want to play the type of music that I played last time, but I got copy striked, so.
Oh,
That
that's cool.
stinks. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
play any music I
it's-
like
it's-
because you'll get copyright striked.
Yeah, no, it's funny though because the music that I was playing was by an artist who's everything he has is copyright free, right? But
Mhm.
I ran out of all the music that he had, and SoundCloud automatically started playing
Oh.
other like artists that were similar to him, and then 2 songs out of all those songs were like copyrighted, and so
Earned.
Pretty safe.
yeah, it was
Rest
kind
in
of
peace.
disappointing. I was like, really, YouTube? Okay,
John, have you ever listened to ELO?
what's that?
I love
Electric Light
ELO.
Orchestra. ELO is delicious. Delicious. I can speak.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this and like compare. Okay, let's hide this part.
I need to get back to working on the 3 by 5 by 5 and 2 by 5 by 5. It's just I've done so many like test prints of
Yeah.
cuboids and prisms that I need to get back to like that 19 freaking millimeters project.
I'm like, this is like the first time that I'm actually working on it. It's kind of sad.
I made a 3 by 3 by 5 as soon as Nathan made his tutorial on how to make a 3 by 3 by 5 in
Oh, that's
real
cool.
life, and it was just like, all right, well, I'll take that technique and bring it into SolidWorks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's literally what you do. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like looking at it from like a modding design first, and then translating the modding into what's it called? Oh, no, I
Modeling?
can't think right now. Yeah, the modding,
Well-
translating modding into modeling.
That's how I started with design. Is that it's just I've always wanted to do so many things, but it's just like, ever since I've had my health scare, it's just like it's better to 3D print than just make a whole bunch of dust that goes in my lungs.
Yeah, it's probably the safer way to do it, anyways.
Never heard of that genre, but I mean, I wish I could listen to more music. But I mean, when I listen to more music, it's just like, just a lot of the music
Well,
doesn't really
don't
fit
you
my
listen to
style.
a lot
so-
of disco?
I might leave it at 1 millimeter, guys. I'm not sure.
I do listen to a lot of disco.
Well, I
Don't
I
you?
sort of wish Nathan Wilson was watching so he could like tell me what I should make them.
I'd use 0.2.
0.2 millimeters?
Sorry,
Oh, on what? Sorry, I'm not watching on
0.2
this
layer
stream,
height.
really.
2 millimeters
Um,
as far
I-
as
I'm trying to
I'm-
decide what
I'm
size to
clicking
make the
on the chat.
fillets.
So are you talking about clearances or about filleting?
About filleting.
I think we're talking. Oh, okay.
I usually use 2 millimeters on the Florian to call them in a way,
Mhm.
and 1 on everything else if I can.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
same
just
measures
changed it
that
to.
Oscar had on his PDF.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm gonna do that. Because I
Becca,
want
what
them
did
to
you use on
be.
your octahedron?
Wait, what?
What do you use? What did you use on your octahedron for outer?
On the FTO, you mean?
Yeah.
I think it was also 3 millimeters. I
All right.
usually make 3 millimeters on the outer shape.
Yeah.
Because obviously it wasn't very sharp at all, so it was just like that felt nice in the hands.
Yeah. I'm trying to like. I usually go for like the speed cube-esque design, if you know what I'm talking about, where like it's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah.
Florian holes and everything, and have your
Well,
fillets.
And on the outside, there's like on the edges, on the pointy edges, there's hard fillets, and then on the faces, there's like really small fillets.
Now, this is going to be a stupid question because I've been designing since 2013. How do you ulls like a puzzle? Do you just make a V-cube mech and then you cut down into it, or what?
Ulsing
I
is...
think that's how it works, actually.
Well, okay, I can explain Ulsing. I like actually understand that now. Ulsing is basically where you make the internal mechanism, like the core mechanism, smaller. That's what you're doing. You're just minimizing the center core mechanism.
So your spherical cut shows on the outside where it shouldn't. So
yeah, and then you connect and then you connect the internal puzzle and the external puzzle. So like where you want it to be, like how far out you want it to be, you just like make it go up to there. And then when you cut down the faces, it like reveals the like it going between the small internal puzzle and the large external puzzle. It's like the transition. That's the word I was thinking about.
I ask because everyone knows here that I'm really into curvy puzzles. But what's funny is when I was younger, I used to hate Ulsing. I always loved proportional cubies.
Wow.
I make curvy cubes like crazy now.
Yeah. Pillowed cubes look, and I've always kind of liked the way pillowed cubes look.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm apparently in the minority there.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, some pillowed looks good. I just don't like pillowed large cubes. Okay, so... Oh, I needed to do the other side as well. Man, it's been a while.
I mean, like, a lot of people just don't like... It's like, okay.
Luke, did you get a pillowed 2x2 yet? Not pillowed 2x2, but pillowed cube yet?
Oh, I haven't gotten a pillowed cube. Where do you buy those?
Why on earth would you want a pillowed cube, though? You want a concave cube. Concave cube is... like, cubes are hard enough to hold in a cubic form.
Yep.
It was before that the WCA made it an event, so...
Okay, that's true.
It was like specialty puzzles.
Yeah. I don't have that many specialty puzzles. I just have, like, an Alexander star. That's probably the extent of my specialty. Okay, so, Peke, how do you think I should do the connection between the
pieces?
Yeah, the core. Because I don't really want to make it a screw, because it's really hard to find a screw that's small enough for the 2x2x1, which I've already designed. So it's going to be even harder.
I usually the screws if I need to. Just cut it with your Dremel.
You can use an M2.
I sort of want to make it a peg. I just...
okay, can you share me that file? I'm gonna try to do something weird. Okay.
That sounds legit.
John, you could use an M2 screw.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just don't have any. Okay. Guys, the thing is, we're trying to make this like so anybody can make it.
What?
The goal is to make it have the most make it print in place. I know, make it print in place 5x5, but the goal is to like make it so the most people possible can use this design. So I don't want to make it like 2 mil screws, because like speed cube screws are 3 mil usually, or M3.
Okay, the video in the chat went out. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I know. I did that because I'm sharing it with him.
I see. Okay.
Do I know your email?
Just share me the file. Is it?
Oh yeah, I'll make a link viewable. Copy to clipboard. See, this is why I turned my screen off, because then people would copy the link and steal it. Okay, I put it in the group chat that we have. So if any of you guys want to look at it as well, I'm not sure if I made editing. Anyone with link can view. I want to change that.
By the way,
can you change that?
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hey, you're actually in the chat. I accidentally added you to the group, by the way. But it's totally like if that you can be in it. That's great.
Yeah, it's like
you know what? I'm gonna make it public.
It's like I didn't really want to join, but the Discord app on my phone was just like freaking out. Why aren't you answering the call? Answer the call. You're not answering. So
yeah, I like tried to end it. I was like, oh man, I'm probably bothering him. Okay. Can you edit it, Peke?
I couldn't copy it. Let me refresh the
No, just edit the actual document here.
Yeah, I can't if you don't give me
Yeah, I'm trying.
the permit
Okay.
to the email. Okay, let me PM you.
All right,
All
Jason,
right.
I'll explain to you. This is the Discord group, and with that, I'm
Okay,
Eagles Cuber.
that's it.
We have Peke here. We have John. We also have Luke.
Okay. So, do I need to share it again or do something or?
Yeah, just add me to the file on the properties or something like that.
Okay, put your email. I mean, the email which you use in the chat. Can you do that? And then I'll share it
I
directly
shared
to you.
on the Discord on the PM.
Okay, I'll open that one then. I don't know if it has your email in that though.
Wow, this thing looks awesome. I'm gonna share it with you when I finish it.
I was thinking about.
By the way,
making
guys,
a
I'm
pillow and
doing
dodge
stuff.
it.
But I'm doing stuff, guys. It's just I'm doing kind of like sensitive stuff, so I don't want you guys to be watching. So right now you just have audio. Yeah, Peke, I can't see who made the document apparently. So can you just like put your email in the thing, or you could also just like send it to me in regular Discord, like in our. Oh, you sent it. You did send it to me. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'll share it with you.
Oh damn, I deleted the axis.
Okay.
John, what did I tell you about?
I shared it with you.
Stuff?
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Okay, so I was thinking about making a pillow dodge it, but I don't know if there'd be any
I can
market for
copy
that.
it now. Nice.
There would be probably a very little market.
A normal dodge it already has like a small like market of collectors.
Okay, guys, we're back. Like video-wise.
The
It's like
more faces you have that you pillow, the more likely you're running into a sphere, and that just it runs into like turning issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. And
Yeah,
especially with a icosahedron.
Yeah, remember the impossible? That thing did not turn well.
Well, that's because the underlying mechanism was.
It was just a bad mech.
Also a bad concept. Okay, I'm gonna make a.
I mean, to each their own, but.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna do like very minimal pillowing. Is basically what I was gonna do.
Or you could make it concave. Who knows?
That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, that would actually. Ooh, a concave icosahedron. I like that. 1 by 2 by 3.
No, I'm trying to monitor the stream.
Okay.
Jeez, I really want to tell you guys a secret. Hey.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make 1 by 2 by 3 because I've done that a million times. Actually, it's been a while since I've done it, but I've totally done it a million times. So I want that to be.
I actually like printed the 1 by 2 by 3 that you put on Thingiverse. I think at some point I was gonna feature it on Print It Yourself, but then I realized that like it's a 1 by 2 by 3. There's literally barely anything to say about it, so now I just have it.
Yeah, I mean, it's in my opinion, it's like one of the best, one of the best 1 by 2 by 3s that you can get for free online.
Yo,
but it's not 19 millimeters, so.
No, wait, it's not 19 millimeters?
It may be, but I just wanted to like make all my designs the exact same.
Important question.
Yes.
For the 19 millimeters thing, did anyone take a 3 by 3 yet?
Just check the Google Doc.
Yeah.
Because I'm too lazy to check it right now. Because that I made that hardware list 3 by 3, and we put that in the group. That is 57 millimeters big.
I originally signed up for like a bunch of puzzles, but eventually I just realized that was too much work. So now I just have my name on one single puzzle that I'll design sometime. And even then, it's like 2 by 4 by 5. How am I gonna design that?
Because I made a 2 by 2x3x3, but that requires special hardware, and then I've made that hardware-less 3x3 that is 57 millimeters big. So with that, all you need is super glue to assemble it.
We could make multiple ones.
The 3x3 is already claimed by Cole.
Did Cole ever make it?
That's a true question.
I mean, I remember him making a 3x3 at some point, though. Speed 3x3.
Because if I put it into we could put that in the Google Drive as a placeholder, but it's.
Well, I think it's good to have a print in place version. I mean, not print in place, but like a like no screws version and then a screws version, especially because it's a 3x3. So
I'll put it in the in that group then. I put it in the STL share, but I also have it on Thingiverse, so I can just put that link.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm designing a 1x2x3, which is a very fun puzzle. If you're ever designing one, I don't know why you would be designing one, but I guess you could make a puzzle that was based off of it. A very important thing to note is make this little reachy thing that goes out from the regular design into the cubies, because if you don't do that, it's very unstable. Well, not very, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's actually very good practice to learn how to design puzzles like that.
Yeah, that's true. If you're starting out, you should probably design a 1x2x3.
Yeah.
Without a tutorial.
2x3s are great and all, but 1x2x3s really teach you clearances, because if you don't have good clearances, then you really know it on that puzzle.
You mean like tolerance?
Yeah, but clearances make more sense because you're putting like how much space between pieces. The tolerance in its strictest definition is plus or minus this degree.
That's true. That's just the term that most people use.
Exactly, and I use it from time to time interchangeably as clearance, but it makes more sense if we say clearance.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Gabe's in the chat.
Gabe? Do you think he wants to join the voice chat?
No.
Do you want to join, Gabe?
He just wanted you to know that he ditched the 4x4.
Oh, he isn't making a 4x4?
Yeah,
Guess
he
not.
ditched it.
Wait, wasn't he making like a 4x4 from like a 2x2? No,
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
I know.
Well, I'm just saying for the 19mm project, it's probably not a good idea.
He made a 6x6 that's an extension mod of a mini 2x2.
I mean, that is very possible.
Really cool, actually.
Didn't Peke make one? And then just like everyone got like. No, and then Tony got mad at Peke for making one like that because it's like the MF8. It's like, jeez, Tony, just let it be.
Wait, what did Tony get mad at?
Peke was making a 4x4, and that unintentionally looked like the Diane MF8 4x4 with like the 2x2 and then the 4x4 based around that 2x2.
I remember the thread, but did Tony actually get mad about it?
Yeah, but
Tony didn't get like really mad, but
Tony gets mad about everything.
I mean, that just reminds me of a plus 18 story.
Do you like the puzzle I just shared here? I need to improve the emissions.
It looked like a fat rainbow cube.
Nope. It is like a corner of a cuboctahedron. It's Dario's idea. Sorry. It's pretty weird, but.
Oh wait, so it's not a full cuboctahedron, right?
On the note of Tony, I think my favorite thing which Tony did was I'm doing a multi-service split, by the way, guys, if you're watching along. Tony Fisher, when he saw the Geeker Cube come out, his comment was, he was like, I hate how everything's becoming smart nowadays. We have like smart fridges and smart like speakers and all this stuff, and it's just like I don't like having all the smart stuff. So there shouldn't be a smart Rubik's Cube because there's already so much smart stuff, and I don't like it.
He did say that, but not for the Geeker Cube. He posted.
It was for it was not the Geeker Cube. It was
something called.
It was a crowdfunder.
Cube.
Yeah. I remember that.
It's like the people who paid for that actually got refunded by the website, so it just never happened.
Yep.
You guys remember the Armadillo Cube?
Oh, that was that was so cringe. Well, I mean, did it really even
all
get
over the place, like on all stores? So I mean,
yeah, at least it
No,
got it sold.
Do you remember that it wasn't being produced at first, and then some other company picked it up?
Seriously?
Yeah.
They thought it was a good idea.
Kickstarter, and then
yeah, I remember that it failed on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
dude, remember the boob cube? Like, it actually failed on Kickstarter. That was funny. And then they bragged about how it failed on Kickstarter, and they made it anyways. That's literally on the package. It says like failed on Kickstarter. I have one.
I left a comment on that guy's video. It was like, why did he use like such terrible hardware inside the X Cube? And his response was, we're using this hardware because it's easier for beginner cubers that they don't have to worry about tensions. They just need to screw the screw in completely and they're done. I was just like, what happens with all this other market that you know of that people like to tension their cubes?
Are we talking about the same puzzle here, or?
We're talking about the 3x5 X Cube that was also essentially a knockoff of the X Cube from Calvin and just all that.
I'm just cracking up at Jason so much right now.
What, invent a smartass cube?
I'm just gonna check on the chat.
Luke, you laugh at everything.
I do laugh at everything.
And that's why I love telling you jokes.
Hey, when you guys are finishing a puzzle, do you ever get the feeling that the mechanism is so janky that you're surprised it actually turns?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm, like, finishing a Pyraminx right now, and, like, I'm honestly amazed that this thing looks like it's gonna work.
I mean, keep me easy. Have you seen my triangular prism on the Discord?
I've seen it, but, like, I've seen the pictures, but I haven't looked at it in detail.
Did you see how tiny that corner piece was?
No.
Alright, you should check it out. It's incredibly tiny, and it works. And it's just like, how does this work without falling apart every turn?
Yeah, I saw that.
Thing is,
honestly, I've seen corners that are smaller.
Thing is, it's usually like sort of the other way around for me, because like I'll design thinking something and I'll think it'll totally work, and then I'll test it out and it'll be so terrible that like it like barely works.
I mean, I guess I understand that.
And then the
like,
one time you can get away with like really fragile pieces is with extension mods, because when you glue the extensions to the base puzzle becomes the support. So as long as the extensions print properly, they can be like really thin if you want them to be.
That's true.
I want to do more. It was just a little conversation that we were having about I can't even remember what exactly we were talking about anymore, but it was about the boob cube and all those like failed Kickstarter things and the products.
The reason I brought up the failed Kickstarter is because I designed a mental block just because this one Chinese cube club actually ordered a whole bunch of that, and it just went to like it never fruition for them. So I'm like, you know what, guys? Just because I'm nice and Tony doesn't need to know, here's some mental block files so you could 3D print a whole bunch for yourselves. Just don't tell Tony. It's like, don't tell the wife.
Yeah.
If anyone understands that reference.
I mean, I'm not sure if I know the show that you're referencing, but I get what you're saying.
It's not a show. It's just like whenever someone buys something, it's just like, don't tell the wife.
Yeah, I got you.
They have a huge collection of whatever.
Xavier said, Tony Fisher would like to know your location in all caps.
Cancel.
Tony Fisher's the FBI of puzzle designs. Well, okay, so I don't know if you worked on the, like Peke, I don't know if you looked at the 1x2x2 that I'm making right now or not, but
I'm trying to design the weird mesh without screw.
Okay.
So.
Give me a second. Let me.
I'm gonna go to the 1x2x3. Okay, so I'm gonna make the same design for the 1x2x3 that I did for the other one, where it's like you know, for the caps.
Are you doing print in place for this?
No.
All right.
I am doing the caps.
Can I try printing your maker coin?
Maybe. I'm probably gonna release the files to everyone after when I make a video about it. So.
Sounds good.
RC Pongo made a that voice cracked. RC Pongo made a mech that didn't use any screws.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, and I was like,
this
how?
can break.
Yeah,
it could break. You know how dollar store cubes have those like pegs that they snap into place?
That's
like that.
I've seen that.
Actually, I have a dollar store cube in the other room. I'm gonna go get it and check it out.
All right, those center stalks snap into place, and from there it just rotates around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had two dollar store cubes. Both of them have that same sort of mech, and they're both crap.
It's sort of like a paper cube works, like the ones that Paper Cuber makes. Not to say anything bad about what Paper Cuber does. He is working with paper.
What Simon does is amazing.
Yeah. I like really want to start doing that, like design a cube in paper and then make. I mean, not design, but like make a cube in paper. But I never get to it.
I mean, I would probably use like heavy paper if I'm gonna be making a Rubik's cube.
Well, and also
I would probably use like some very light screw tensions.
You
just
don't
like
use
normal
screws.
cube hardware.
Hey, so I just disassembled my dollar store cube and it has a normal screw mechanism.
Oh, that's cool. I guess you went to the quality dollar store.
It still turns like garbage, but it's a screw mechanism.
Is it the barrel or is it the actual cube?
What?
Is it the barrel or is it the cube?
Last time I was at the dollar store, they didn't have the barrels anymore. They just had the actual one with the star stickers.
Tony got so annoyed with those barrels.
Why?
Why?
They're copying my design, and from there they're also copying my colors.
Did he actually get mad, or are you just fucking with us?
I'm not bullshitting.
Dang.
Tony needs to chill.
It's actually fun, just like watching him react to stuff.
It's funny seeing him blow up about little things.
Yeah. Well, there was that one time when, what's it called? You know, the world's largest Rubik's Cube? And then the other people were like, we made one of the world's largest Rubik's Cubes.
He made a video about him losing his record.
He didn't lose his record, though, because his was larger than theirs.
No, some university people made a bigger one, and he made a video about them making the bigger one.
No, they didn't make a bigger one. Really? They made one. No, that's the whole point. The point was that theirs was smaller than his, but they called theirs the largest, like standing in place Rubik's Cube, and he was mad about that because his was actually the largest, and they're like covering it.
I think we're on two completely different subjects here. I think that Tony made like a second video saying that there was actually like the world record was beaten, and it was like a legit Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Yeah. This was like recent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I'm gonna find it and link it for y'all.
By the way, guys, if you want to see how to design this sort of
dovetail caps,
that type of cap thing. Oh, I did it wrong. But if you actually want to learn how to do it, flip this thing around and do what I'm doing. Okay, let's see here.
I mean, I like how you make yours slightly different. That you make yours a little bit easier to print because you have the curves.
Yeah.
I use it like Troy does, or as RC Pongo, everybody knows, and I use actually sharp corners.
Is that what he does?
He uses like sharp 45-degree cuts in, and from there,
that's interesting.
He uses a surface, I believe a surface extrude.
Oh, that makes sense because he like started designing his in
Blender.
Yeah, Blender. So.
Okay, I'm gonna read to you word for word Tony Fisher's video title from 4 weeks ago. New largest Rubik's Cube, in all caps, smashes my record. World record biggest 3x3 puzzle.
That's not a clickbait title.
I linked it.
Not at all clickbait. I mean, not clickbait. It's just funny that he like uses that to get more views. That's the thing.
He only got like 5,000 views from it, so I guess.
Like that's the thing that I don't appreciate about his channel is that he just has so much. Like every single video he makes looks like it's an attempt to go viral.
Some of his videos are fine, but a lot of them, well, they're following trends.
Yeah.
Like the world's largest fidget spinner.
Yeah.
And then everybody loved the ice type Rubik's Cube, so he just kept making other kinds of food item Rubik's Cubes.
To be honest with you, his original idea was making a cube completely out of chocolate.
Really?
And from there, I actually did a post on there because he was explaining his idea of how to make it completely out of chocolate. From there, I made a model in SolidWorks, and from there, it's like this, Tony? And he's just like, yes, exactly like that. And that's what I use for my hardwareless 3x3. His thought process of making a completely chocolate cube. But
you know, I'm honestly fine with a lot of his videos. It's just that with some of them, you look at them and you're like, why did he feel the need to make this?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I know.
He wants to make the most content possible. It's just like it gets old after a while. I don't know. It's sort of like PewDiePie. Like every single video he makes is like, wow, look at this insane thing, which is so unlikely to happen, but it happened.
The one video that I actually thought was pretty funny was the one where he like puts a Rubik's Cube with a message in a bottle and then throws it over the side into like the ocean. And then he got a response from some marine biologist who yelled at him for doing that.
I remember that.
That's great. Oh,
I have no life.
That's actually hilarious, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have any life because it's just like I know all of what you're talking about, and then I could reach back from 2007 knowledge and it just like spit it out at you guys, and you're just like, how do you remember this? Because I don't have a life.
Hey Chris, how you doing?
I just warn you guys that's another reason I don't have a girlfriend, because I spend so much time working on puzzles.
It's a worthy sacrifice, right? I mean, I'd hope it would be.
It's sometimes. There's this one time that I was dating this chick, and she's just like, it's either me or the puzzles. So I like.
Oh hey, Jonathan. Chris Harrison. Hey Jonathan. Chris Harrison's watching your stream.
Oh, Canker Soul.
I'm doing well.
Hey Chris, your channel's totally not dying, not at all.
Yo.
That's just an illusion.
Yo, Chris. I'm gonna talk to you like just for a second. I actually liked your latest video. Like, you felt like you put in more effort than usual. It's like you weren't clueless. You actually knew what you were doing, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I like how you know that your audience is doing what they're doing. You're focusing on what's going on, and from there, you're changing your plans according to that. That's good. You're adapting.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so Chris said that Tony Fisher comments on his videos about how he uses knockoff shape mods.
Seriously?
I mean, I haven't seen any of them, but I'm sure Chris knows his comment section better than I do.
That's epic.
It's like the funny part is Chris doesn't even like try to pretend that they're not knockoffs. It's like he says, "Yeah, this is a knockoff."
And that's like an integral part of the Twisty Puzzle community. Like, if you aren't on the Twisty Puzzle forum, you use knockoffs. Like, you know, I was talking with Phil, like, from the Cubicle, and he said that he, like, there was one time when he actually tried to use the Twisty Puzzle forum, but they, like, kicked him off. And so he made another account, and then they kicked him off again.
I mean, hear this out. Casey Weaver actually tried joining on to Twisty Puzzles, and from there, they asked him about, like, what does he do other than puzzles as far as hobbies, and from there, he just felt like it was asking, like, you know how when you come back from school, like, you go back into high school and they ask you to write an essay about what did you do this summer?
Yeah.
That's exactly how he felt. It's just like, you know what? I don't need to be on this website if they're gonna ask me these questions.
That's how strict they used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an account, and I was like, seriously, these questions?
I mean, when I was 13, yeah, it made sense. That it's just like, yeah, we're just seeing what these kids do other than spend on the computer all day.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember that question. Maybe they still ask it. But I made my account way long time ago. And then I just like took it for advantage. Like I just sort of like was like, oh yeah, I have an account. It's not that hard to get one. But it was probably hard when I made mine.
I made mine in like 2015, and I honestly didn't, or 2016. I honestly didn't think or 17. I don't remember. I honestly don't think the questions were that bad. It's like one of them was like, "What's your favorite forum thread?" And I was like, "Oh hey, I remember reading a thread about how to make a 3x3x2. That's kind of
Okay,
cool."
Jonathan, I'm gonna send you the link what I've made.
Okay, sure.
And then it took
That's
them
like the concept. Gotta change the measures and that kind of things. But
Okay.
that's my idea for.
And then
Okay.
it took him like 2 months to actually like activate my account because the guy was like on break or something.
yeah, Sandy.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it.
On the forum anymore.
I thought I was being interrogated when I signed up for the Twisty Puzzles forum.
But it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I can't even remember the questions. I know they were like super basic questions, though.
I know that Greg has seniority over me, but as far as Twisty Puzzles. But am I the oldest like Twisty Puzzle member in our little group? At least on this chat?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I was back in what year was it? Ooh.
I think mine was 2012.
Yeah, that's probably farther ago.
Transfer over.
I was 2000. Oh, maybe like 2000. It might have been back like 2012, but it was like very inactive. I think probably 2015 is more accurate though.
Well, I had a Beatles Uber account.
At least 2015.
No, like using account wise.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I used it for a little while, and then I stopped, and then I used it again.
For mine, I used to use a Beatles Keeper account, and from there, I forgot the password, and I just could not access that email. So I joined back again as my Michael Beach account, and I told David Litwin, he's just like, do you want to tell anybody that? Or do you just want to keep that between you and me? I'm like, I'll probably make a post about it. I probably won't. And he's just like, more power to you. Like, you do what you want as long as you're back. I'm happy you're back.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's just, and I used to have a pretty decent relationship with Roxanne Wong, who's now Roxanne Miller. But I don't know what happened with that relationship.
Who is she?
She's a heavy-duty collector.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she married George Miller, whoever that is.
He's a heavy-duty collector as well.
And it's not the filthy Frank George Miller.
That's correct. George Miller has a beard, and he is a majestic human being that paid for the first prototype of the 17x17.
It's like George Miller. Yeah. George Miller is just one of the names that I hear habitually whenever I watch Oscar's old videos.
Well, he used to fund a lot of the prototypes.
That's cool. It's cool to have people like that.
John Hash, I'm probably butchering his last name. He's an incredibly nice guy. He's also known as Quicksolver on Twisty Puzzles.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Is he like the older guy? I'm not sure.
He's not older.
Okay. Who's the guy who has like the website where he has his collection on it?
Conrad.
Yeah, him.
Conrad's like 70, and he's like Santa.
Yeah,
he's
honestly
like Santa.
That's a good description.
I mean,
go ahead.
Oh, did the music?
The two oldest members on the forum, and this isn't a bad thing, is Greg and I'm not sure though.
Greg and who?
Jason.
I remember.
Chewy.
I remember watching Greg's stuff growing up because he used to work with Klaus all the time, and Klaus is the main reason I got into like 3D printing extensions. Because he was the first one to like really mod puzzles with 3D printing extensions. So even though Casey is like carrying that torch now, it all started with Klaus.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen my design for the?
No, not yet. I'll look at it. Just a second. I'm just finishing designing the 1x2x3.
Don't worry. I'm also making.
I didn't even look at it. I just put it in the recycle bin.
Lul. All right, cool.
No, I'm joking.
I like how you said recycle bin instead of the trash.
Yeah.
Such a good person.
I know. Saving the environment 1 pixel at a time. See, this is why I wanted to get into this chat so bad, because I can make you guys laugh and we all just have a good time.
Wait, so Jonathan, when you went to Cubicle, what'd you actually do other than like buy a puzzle and talk to them about your speed cube idea or whatever the hell you did?
Well, we talked about like the speed cube design. I showed him the puzzle stand puzzle, and then we just sort of like chilled for a little while. It was nice. It was really nice.
Did y'all play Fortnite together?
No. But yeah, it was really chill. I like talked with a couple of the guys who were there, like not just what's his name, but
was Ro there?
I don't think Ro was there. He was gone somewhere.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Peke is leaving.
Okay.
It's great seeing you, Peke.
Bye.
Thanks, Peke. I'll go check on the document like as soon as possible.
Cause it's like I live not that far from Cubicle. It's only like an hour drive, but it's like I don't know. Yeah, I guess it'll be fun to just drive over there at some point.
Yeah, just talk to them.
Tell them that you're coming beforehand.
Well, yeah, I know that part. Maybe I should get into speed. Maybe I should get into like speed cubing or something. I don't know.
Meh. I'd rather get into cardistry.
No, I'm actually getting more and more out of speed cubing and more into modding as it goes on, just gradually. Honestly, more fun than.
I want to make a video like a clickbait video like about why all speed cubers should be cardists, and then like show all the different comparison, like all the different similarities that they have, cardistry and cubing.
You could do that.
I just don't have time.
You heard about Lucas Etter, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I have heard. I don't remember why I know him, but what about him?
Lucas Etter had a world record for a bit, and then he got into Team MOU because of it. But he later was diagnosed with a childhood, arthritis, and that sucks.
Oh dang.
So it's just like, yeah, you're really into cubing, but you can't do it for too long because then your hands start hurting. It's just like,
dang, that sucks.
That's painful. I'm gonna use the restroom. I will be right back.
Okay.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Oof, we're whittling down. More and more people are leaving.
Yeah,
let's hope that doesn't reflect the number of people watching the stream. Keep watching the stream, guys. This is very interesting. I'm entertaining all of you.
Hey, we just got 13 views from that.
Hey!
It's consistently been 13, I think.
Dang, that's like just going up and up. Like the first time I did it was like 7, and then like 10, and then 13 whole people watching me. Wow.
Gabe is trying to get to you, John.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just. Yeah. I'll pause the stream thing. Not pause the stream, but like I'll go to the default screen thing. Okay. Yes. Gabe, you sent me something. Nah, I'm good. There's plenty of people in it.
Gabe.
Okay, Gabe, do you want to You don't have an. They won't let me.
He wants to know if you like his fidget spinner.
Do you like? Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's also okay. I like how it works. I don't like that it is a fidget spinner.
It's kind of cool. Oh,
it's kind of it's even later than the Moyu fidget spinner. Just saying. So don't try to market it.
No, it's later than the Chi one.
Yeah, that one.
You know
Moyu made it when it was hot, and that was under the YJ brand.
Yeah.
You guys know how like Kenneth Brandon sells fidget spinners?
Yes.
I have one.
I bought one like many months ago, and I still have not unboxed it.
Dang. It's really nice.
It's like when I bought it, I thought it would be good clickbait. Oh hey, I bought a cube from Kenneth Brandon, but dude, now I'm like that's retarded.
That was literally my like the second video that I made. Was I got a cube from Red KB. I put that in the thumbnail. That was my title and everything. And then it didn't get a lot of views. I mean, I'm sure now it has a couple views because like it's been out for so long, but I was like really disappointed. It like got less views than like a random unboxing video that I'd made.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, John. I do stalk your videos.
I mean, I appreciate people who actually watch my content. Yeah, I remember.
And it's like that was back when I was planning the channel. It's like
that's cool.
When I planned the channel isn't exactly like how it actually turned out to be. Like I didn't really know that they were all gonna be like super long and detailed videos, but they turned out to be that way, I guess.
Yeah, I planned my channel for a long time. You can tell, like, if you know how like the video always ends with that one thing.
The thing that looks like an illusion but isn't.
Sort of. It's like the reverse clip that plays every single time. And like the audio sounds kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's like from my original theme, which I designed back in like 2015. And I used it for like 3 videos, and then I developed my new theme. So
well, I'm not gonna lie, my channel is horrendous. Do not go on unless if you want cringe.
I've had like 3 intros so far. First, it was just animated cubes made easy text. And then in the very first video, like I forgot to apply the green screen effect. So literally, it was just a green intro with white text.
That's great. So how did you animate it?
I think my first 2 intros, that one and also the one where it's the text in a circle, those were both done in After Effects.
That's cool.
And then if you know my current one, which is just cubes made easy but in a different font and it's animated slightly better, that was just done in my video editor. Pretty simple.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Mine were all done in one-shot takes, so yeah.
Yeah, I use Final Cut Pro and Motion, so I'm kind of a noob type person.
I used the free edition of VideoPad Video Editor, which is just like, why am I using this software?
Wait, but don't you have Adobe?
No, I don't have Adobe. What? No, if I want to do anything in After Effects, I have to go to like my university and use their computer.
Okay, that kind of.
And it's like I'm not gonna do all my video editing at school. That's just dumb.
Yeah. I'm a Movie Maker guy, but I hardly ever edit my videos anyway. So I mean,
Movie Maker. I used to use it back when I had like a shitty gaming channel, but it was kind of glitchy. It's like it
actually makes puzzles squeak if you use it.
Really?
Depending on which codec you use, I guess. Puzzles squeak, and it's kind of weird.
Hey, what?
All of his puzzles squeak in his videos, even though they don't in real life.
Whose?
That's weird.
Puzzleworks.
Michael's son.
Oh. What's funny is I actually know one of Michael's son's friends, because he went to the same college as me. I probably know Michael's son.
Sam G. Yang's college is like 2 blocks from mine. It's like we've talked about maybe meeting up sometime, but not now.
That's cool.
I really confuse Matt Bonner with my knowledge sometimes because he's just like, "How do you know this person?" I'm like, Matt, I know too much. It's like, all right.
Yeah,
we were designing
I wish that someone lived near my area. but there's like no one.
Matt lives.
Where do
Matt
you
lives in
live?
the same
I live
town.
in Southwest Michigan.
Oh yeah, I don't know anyone from there.
I think Speakcube
Upstate
Review lives somewhere near there, but
South Carolina. So yeah, I'm pretty far away. Away from like some
Yeah.
people.
But you know how
That
like
explains
you
why
know
he
you know
went to
that like
nationals.
group of cubers, like the you know what I'm talking, like hashtag Cuber and all those other people, how they like all lived
Yes,
near each other.
he's-
It's like so
yeah, they live
convenient
in
for them.
Jersey.
Don't they like live in New Jersey?
I don't
They live in
know.
Jersey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, New Jersey sucks.
Yeah. Ha! But,
Take that, New Jersey. We think you suck.
so what's funny is Matt's lived in the same town as me for like most of his life and most of my life, and then we only met in our like Catholicism class.
Mm-hmm. Wait, which
From
who?
there, so we went to what's called CCD, which is a Sunday school
Mm-hmm.
for Catholic, and then from there we met, and then he introduced me to a little bit more about cubing, and then from there, in fact, I learned big cube centers by him.
That's
by
cool.
just watching him solve a 6x6, and
Wait, like Matt's
from
Volk?
there, no, Bonner.
Oh, okay. I was kind of
And then
confused
we
for a
went to
second
the
there.
same high school together, so we started talking more and more, and
That's
he
cool.
was. So he showed me the Yoda mix before it was on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome.
There was a lot of other
I
things
met
that we had to do.
I met Matt at Nationals, but we didn't talk very long because I had to go.
I have not met anyone at all, except for
fact,
Phil.
If you want to hear a funny story between Matt and I, is that we were going to go into Philadelphia one day
Uh-huh.
at like 2 in the morning, and because we missed the SEPTA bus, which is Southeast Philadelphia Transportation Association.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to take a train down to Philly and then just walk around. We missed the last train by like 2 hours, so we just went into Doylestown. We walked around at 2 in the morning.
Lol.
And since there was no cars out, we are just like jaywalking a whole bunch and all that.
Jaywalking
like
varies. Apparently in LA, like you'll actually get like harassed if you jaywalk, but like in New York City, everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to see how like different places act.
And then
again,
it's like when I went to Hawaii, it's like we had an opportunity to jaywalk, and then like I'm from New York City, so it was like fine. But then there was a lady from Los Angeles who's like, "Yeah, I'm from LA, and they arrest you, so I'm like just gonna stay here."
That's actually hilarious.
I'll just stay here.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry,
just.
I forgot to tell you guys. I make a lot of weird voices. Just tell you that now.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
Oh my
I can
God.
make this larger.
Don't-
That's too small. It needs to be larger.
In terms of meeting cubing people in real life, like I've met Brandon Lin, but I didn't like talk to him for a while or anything.
Yeah.
Does he still own the? No, he doesn't own the world record single for Square One anymore. Does he own the average?
I don't pay attention to those things.
All right.
Wasn't
Good
it Derby Cuber that gained the world record for squad?
Oh yeah,
Single.
Daniel Karnach, or however you pronounce that, he got the world record.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Nicole.
Let's hide that part. Is that
He's probably gonna
okay?
kill me in the comments now.
Peke is saying how no one is near Spain. Doesn't Miguel live in Spain?
Just because he speaks Spanish too doesn't mean he's Mexican. I'm kidding.
The Maui shop, that guy.
Does he live in Spain or like in South America?
I thought Greg said he lived in Spain, but I could be wrong.
Greg lives in France.
Yeah, I know, but it's like Greg was. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's like I thought Greg said he lived in Spain, but I don't know.
All right.
Who knows?
Yes, Gabe. Nobody said that Mexicans. Live
I'm
in
pretty
Spain.
sure that like he has an address where you can mail stuff to him. So if anyone wants to find out, just look at his YouTube channel, or I don't know.
Who, Greg?
No, the Mayoshia.
Miguel.
Oh, the mouse eye, as I like to say.
I have no idea how to pronounce it.
You know, Nathan Wilson also has a P.O. box now, so you could send him your junk.
See, I tried.
Dude, I actually like my family's like going to like Sydney or somewhere over there, like in the upside down world for our summer vacation or Christmas vacation or something.
New South Wales.
So like just a second.
It's like, does Nathan even know you? I know he knows Gabe, but it's like I haven't really seen him like recognize you in any way.
I've talked with Nathan before, and in fact, we tried doing a trade, and it failed epically because it got lost.
Okay, I'm back.
Mail.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yes. So on the thing of Nathan Wilson, the reason would be like I was gonna like text him and see if I could or like DM him or something and see if I could maybe like help him with filming or something. But he, you want me to brag about my stuff, about my Nathan Wilson stuff? I don't think you do, but I have lots of Nathan Wilson stuff. Nathan Wilson followed me on Instagram.
I can't yet.
Nathan Wilson followed me on YouTube. He commented on my videos.
Is he your friend on Facebook?
I don't have Facebook.
Because he's my friend on Facebook.
Well, you're really getting places. The most I've got is that like Kenneth Brandon commented on like one of my videos.
He comments on my videos from time to time.
Oh, I thought that was my door at first.
No, also, it's not your door, it's mine.
Also, I guess KS Cuber left a comment on one of my videos.
He collects like everything.
That's true. That's my dog, by the way.
Alrighty. Oh. My dog is just sitting over there on the couch.
Thanks for telling me. I thought that was your cat.
No, I'm just saying for like people who are wondering which person.
Oh yeah.
You know. Okay, so that's the 1x2x3 design. I don't know if I want to keep going. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
All right, people in the chat vote. Should he keep going or not?
Yeah, because this stream's been going on for a while.
I love this conversation though.
It's only been going on for like an hour or something.
Yeah.
An hour 21 minutes.
Damn.
I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
That's true.
I've just been like cleaning supports off of this Pyraminx. I think I'm on to like the next to last piece.
Can you make like a poll? I'm just not sure.
In YouTube?
I'll look at it later, Peke. I mean, I can look at it right now. I'll look at it, but I don't know if I'd be able to contribute much.
Yeah, people, do you want... Should I keep going or not? Should I do the one by...
Vader is saying yes.
Say aye if you want us to keep going.
Come on, we have 15 viewers. We have to keep it going.
This is true.
So, actually, let's change it to E just to make it good for memes. So type E if you want us to keep going.
Yeah.
Do you make ad revenue from live streams?
No. Well, yes, you can after it's been uploaded.
Oh, so it's like you don't make anything from the 15 people watching now?
I don't know.
Okay, sometimes if they join, you can have ads at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I know Twitch makes you watch an ad before watching a stream if you don't have ad block or Twitch Prime. But it's like Twitch sucks. Don't switch to it.
Don't use ad blocker on these videos.
Yeah, not on my videos.
I have an ad blocker. Let me go ahead and disable that for YouTube.
It was great seeing you, Jason. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Okay, has anyone done the 1x2x4?
Maybe,
I know I
not.
made one, but it was really bad, and it required specialty like stuff. It was bad.
I think I'm gonna do it. I've never designed one before, so.
Print in place.
I think that we.
Dude, I actually like print in place because it's like after I've designed one, it's pretty fun.
It's like I want to get into the trend of designing those hollow 2D print in place puzzles. I have a specific one I want to make.
Oh,
like
those are fun.
Mini-Me's 1x2x2.
What?
Like Mini-Me's 1x2x2.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about like the 2D puzzles, like the trihexium or whatever.
Okay.
Jonathan, I feel like you should probably go ahead and look at Peke's design real quick.
Yeah, okay, I'll pause.
Oh, MH Cubes made the 1x2x4.
Okay, someone did it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess Mason did it.
Mason's a pretty cool guy.
He has a really deep voice for some reason, which is weird, because, like, when I first, I thought he was a kid, but I guess not.
Me too. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he was a young kid that was just like, yeah, this is really cool style and skills. And then from there, he's just like, hey, what the heck? Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, it shocked me.
Yeah.
I really want to get an iPod Touch 6th generation.
I have an iPod Touch.
Oh, at the
first
money.
gen.
Do they still do those?
Oh,
that's so smart. I love it.
I have an iPod Touch 4th
I don't know if
gen,
that little
but
thing will work, though.
What?
His design.
Oh.
It's like it's sort of a clipping mechanism.
I still need to make Peke's 2x3x4 because dovetails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is actually kind of cool.
I mean, it's really smart because dovetails work, and then you don't have to worry about the hook breaking because dovetails are stronger because you have more surface area holding it together.
How can I do this?
Are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, well,
the 1x2x4?
No, 2x3x4.
Oh.
Tip to any 3D printers just listening out there. It's not infill percentage that adds strength. It's the amount of walls you use on your 3D print.
This is true. Someone said end the stream.
Yeah,
well,
but there's 10 people listening in now, so.
Yeah, it dropped. And also, like, I paused the video thing because I was looking at Peke's thing. Okay. Okay, let's see. I sort of want to design a 1x2x4. I think I'll do the mechanism.
That's like you take a 1x2x5 and then just cover the middle layer, basically.
Yeah.
Unless you want to actually like explore innovative ways of making that kind of cuboid.
Yeah, either that or you make a 1x2x2 and then add another layer on, but that wouldn't work as well. Yeah, I haven't done it before, so it's sort of a challenge. Okay, let's do this. I want that to be 19 times 4. And I want that to be 19 times 2. By the way, no, not 192. Is the stream working now?
Yeah, I can see you're on shape.
Good. Okay.
I'm gonna keep YouTube open in one tab and just keep looking at the chat.
Guys, I have it open on my screen, so it's alright.
I just have 2 monitors with the stream on my front monitor and the Discord on my side monitor.
I'm just using my phone, so I have the YouTube open on my screen, but also the Discord chat coming through the...
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Everyone here uses Chrome, right?
Yeah.
I use Safari as well.
How's the new update?
It's not terrible. I mean, when I say that, I mean it's pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I haven't updated mine either. Is it like really different?
It's not super. I mean, the design is much different, but when it comes to like usability, I think it's pretty the same. I mean, I was able to transfer from Chrome, the older version of Chrome, to the newer version of Chrome without any issues. It's probably because I've been using the refresh theme.
It's like the reason I'm okay with it is it's just a cosmetic update. So it's like they didn't really change anything in terms of functionality.
Up in the mobile app for YouTube on my Chromebook, so that I could have a wider thing, like a wider thingamajig for on shape, so that I could work on the Logic.
You know what sucks about the YouTube app? If you have the YouTube Studio app and the YouTube app, then they both send you notifications about the same thing.
Boy!
Because it's like, and if you disable notifications, then that's not local. That disables all your notifications. It's like, well, I don't want to do that, so
That's
just have.
obnoxious.
So I just
Then
have
just
to put up
disable
with
the
my...
notifications for one of the apps.
That's true. That's valid, I guess.
Still, that's a bad design.
Yeah.
It's YouTube's
And
fault.
also the YouTube Studio app is just like lagging behind the actual YouTube Studio. I mean,
true.
obviously it's not as important for them to develop, but it's like, come on, I think I actually want to see how many views this video got and not just its watch time.
Hey guys, there's like someone says I have no clue about this 3D printing stuff, and then the wakeboarding keeper says hello.
Cool.
Cool.
And then Chromebot replied back to himself.
Hey, it sounds like people are having fun in the chat.
That's always a good thing, I think.
Depends on the kind of fun.
If watch it there.
If you're streaming yourself solving a Rubik's Cube with feet, you probably don't want the fetishists coming to your stream and having fun in the chat.
This is true.
I mean, I have a funny story about that. One of my friends, Alyssa, she was doing feat solving, and that was like one of her most viewed. Like that's one of her most viewed videos, and that was age restricted.
Oh yeah, remember when Z3 cubing Lego Boy Z3 had that issue?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Because they think like YouTube has no idea what's happening, and so they're like, "Oh, it's definitely a foot fetish thing."
What if he just lies to YouTube and says that he wasn't a minor? Or like, can the algorithm like test the contours of his feet and see that he was a minor when you're recording?
It can definitely do that. It's made by super geniuses, so.
I'm sorry, but they're called Googlers.
They have a name now?
Like, the people that work at Google are actually called Googlers.
That's a terrible...
Really?
Terrible name.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
It's kind of funny.
That's right, Chromebot, I'm watching you.
To find out, like, a misalignment mechanism for the octododgic, which was like the octahedral dodgic variation thingamajig.
That sounds really interesting.
It's basically an octahedral version it's basically like the Lolo's octahedron if you want to look that up. But it's going to look exactly like a dodgic.
Okay.
It's going to be an icosahedron, but it's also a
Wait, is it different from the octic?
To version of the octic. It's
okay,
basically
guys.
like
I'm just gonna finish designing this mechanism, and then I'm gonna stop.
Sounds about right. I got Chinese food to eat.
I had that last night, and it was really good.
I don't get it a lot, because if you get it like too often, then it just becomes gross.
Yeah, because your body's getting used to it. Soup dumplings are delicious. And no one can stop me from saying that. So, what stinks is that when I'm designing, I tend to forget scale sometimes, and it just completely throws me off when I see something thin. I'm just like, I need to make that thicker so I could actually print it. Then I remember, oh wait, I'm working at 19mm scale, so it's like thicker than you have to remember.
Okay, I'm almost done with this. I hope this design works. I want to make a surface. Okay.
And by the way, I looked at General Xavier.
This looks kind of weird. It's like a giant mushroom.
Would it be okay if I just made it the Nathan Wilson way for the 3x3x5 and then the 2x5x5?
Wait, a 3x3x5 or a 5x5x3?
3x5x5.
Oh, okay, so 5x5x3.
Yes. I just say the smallest number first.
I do that, except where it's two bigger numbers and a smaller number. It's like I don't say I don't say 2x3x3. I say 3x3x2.
Yeah.
I had the video and the normal chat playing at the same time, and there was there's like lag.
Yeah.
So basically, I was hearing two of the same conversation, really far behind, and then one was up to date. So I just paused the video.
I just muted it.
Yeah.
Mobile app and Discord on the same thing, and I don't know if the YouTube app has an option for turning down the volume.
Okay, let's see if this will actually split. I want to split it with this, and then this, and then this is the risky part. Hey, it worked. And then now let's go back into this multi-server split and want to add the front plane. Hey, let's see how well my design worked. Okay, let's isolate some parts.
Hey, Lamau. So Chromebot is watching this on 3 tablets at once.
Perfect. That'll boost my views for sure.
So that's where 3 of our views is coming from, is Chromebot watching on 3 tablets.
And then another view is from me.
Yeah, that's probably why the view is like so high.
You're welcome, guys.
Is my mic too loud?
No, it's fine.
It's about the same.
Can I also say I love your laugh, Luke? It's incredibly infectious, and I just love it.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, so I think I have the design pretty much down. The only thing I don't know is like how I'm going to make the screw mechanism, but that can wait for later. But I think I'm going to end this stream now because like I have other stuff that I still have to do. So.
Yep.
Anyhow, so if you guys want to say bye.
It was great seeing y'all. I'm Beals Keeper.
See y'all.
Good to talk to y'all. It's been nice.
Yeah.
If you guys want to add me to another chat sometime, feel free.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's fun laughing with you guys.
Yeah, man, you too. And thanks for watching, guys. If any of you are actually watching and it's not just a bunch of bots, which it's probably just a bunch of bots.
You know.
Yeah,
you know
I know all the people who are watching.
Yeah, you know that all these people are bots and you don't actually have any followers.
Honestly, don't subscribe to me.
Anyhow, guys, I'm probably not going to make a video anytime soon, which kind of sucks, but that's the reality of life. Stuff is happening.
Because he hates us.
Yeah, because I hate you and I have school. I like school more than I like YouTube. What can I say?
Yeah, subscribe to me. Subscribe to me instead. I make like a video a month.
Yeah, subscribe to Cube's Made Easy, by the way, guys.
I've been trying.
Everyone subscribe to him.
One every 2 years. Thanks.
Yeah.
I just love your last video's title, Update. I look horrible.
Thanks. I love you guys.
Yeah, see you guys in the next stream, maybe.
No, make it.
Okay, I'm gonna actually